Welcome back to Dragonfall. We are headed out to the Gissenbrunnen U-Bahn station to locate Gunnari's missing shipments. So, I thought we were supposed to go solo. I know we were supposed to go solo on the other one. I thought we were supposed to go solo on this one too. Oh, one person? It's one person. Well, I think Blitz has the most utility. And I can, like, between his decking ability, which I'm thinking will come in most handy, and me being able to buff him and then hold my own in combat at a longer range than him, I'm sort of hoping that's the right call. But, we'll find out, I guess. Here goes nothing. Hard times. It is a short train ride to Gissenbrunnen. You exit the subway car, stepping onto the cold, grungy platform. The place is deserted, though signs of life are everywhere. A gaping hole in the ceiling filters cool, hazy light in from above. To your right, a small plot of crops struggles to endure in the cold and the limited light of the station. Trash and junk litters the platform. It's clear this place hasn't had anything resembling a janitorial staff in quite some time. Somewhere in this old, run-down U-Bahn station lies the entrance to Gissenbrunnen Kies, and hopefully some leads on the whereabouts of the Rabengeister and Gunnari's missing shipment. Okay. Here goes nothing. New objective, locate the missing shipments. Alright. The stairwell down looks to have completely collapsed. The old fluorescent glow lights are barely keeping the plants alive. Almost no light from the surface makes it this far underground. That one actually stayed up for a reasonable amount of time. Thank you. This is weird. This is just a... Okay. These guys don't look super friendly, but... Hey, how's it going? That's far enough, friend. An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, resting one hand casually on a pistol at his hip. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniforms, but it's hard to tell for sure. We don't get many visitors down here these days, and you'll forgive me for saying, but, well, you don't really look like the type that usually comes through here. She looks fed, for one thing. The older man snorts. Indeed. So what brings you to Gissenbrunnen, stranger? I don't really like lying, but I feel like it's probably the safer option than telling them the truth. We don't know who they are or who controls this place. Fuck it. I'm visiting from the Rhine-Ruhr Megaplex, and my friend Hans said the market here is second to none. I had to come see for myself. The older man smiles sadly. Well, maybe a few years ago that was true. These days, well, it's hard times all around, I suppose. But you're welcome to go on in, of course. Customers are always welcome. Oh, and talk to Quarren if you want to hear some good stories about the market, back in its prime. He's always happy to share a tale or two. The older man steps aside. Watch your step on the ladder there. Some of the steps get slippery when it's cold. Fuck it, I'll ask. Say, have you heard anything about a gang hiding around here? A group calling themselves the Rabengeister? A gang, huh? The man looks over his partner, then back at you warily. After a moment, he steps slowly back in front of the entrance. Ah, here we go. No, we keep security pretty tight around here. If a gang like that was running stuff through here, we'd know about it. Now look, we don't want any trouble around here. On second thought, maybe you should just move along and catch the next train back. Come to think of it, the market's closing pretty soon anyway. The last thing I want is to cause any trouble. You look like you have to deal with more than enough of that. Do you mind if I just take a quick look around? The guards exchange glances again. After a moment, the old man steps aside. Well, all right. I suppose there's no harm in that. Just watch yourself, okay? If you cause a scene looking for this gang of yours, there's more to our little militia here than you want to mess with. That's pretty awkwardly phrased, but... Alright, well, that was an interesting set of interactions, but... Man, I'm parched. That feels like something I should maybe pay attention to. What happens if can I buy a drink? The man before you is of average build and in nondescript dress. He's leaning against the old wooden cabinet, reading a book. As you approach, he looks up and casts a warm smile in your direction. Guten Tag. The name's Quarren, friend. Can't say I've seen you around these parts before. Just passing through, or... What can you tell me about this place? Gessenbrunnen? Well, it's my home, for one, and we've got a small bar set up over there. But of course, you'll want to know about the market. His eyes light up. It used to be something to behold, my friend. One of the grandest markets in the city. You could find nearly anything in these stalls for the right price. It's a real shame, but little by little, things slowed down. Folks stopped taking the subway line so much. But I guess it's the way of the flux. I'm looking for information. Ever heard of a gang called the Rabengeister? Certainly. They've been spinning quite a tale in these parts of late. Hard to know anything for sure, though. One rumor says they hijack freight out of Frankfurt or Tor. Then the next day, you hear about a sighting down in Alexanderplatz. Hell, just yesterday I heard someone claim they saw a member of the Rabengeister speed by in the U-Bahn tunnel, clinging to the side of a car. Ha! He leans closer. Between you and me, it's probably a gang called the Surf Turf. Strange ones, those. I heard they implant suction cups to their hands and feet. I guess they really like hitching rides on the U-Bahn trains? He shakes his head with amusement. That's the Flux State for you, though. Full of the strange and unexpected. Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through here recently? His face falls. Wish that I had, friend. It's too bad. This place used to be soaring with commerce. But now hardly anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Folks around here are lucky enough to have a full meal at the end of the day. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things turn around for the better soon. Yeah, me too. Thanks for the friendly words, though. Most folks that come through here are either looking to bum a quick handout or steal what they can before disappearing down the line. Can I do anything to help? No, I don't think so, friend. But thank you for the gesture. The man squints at you. He looks thoughtful. Say, have you ever heard of the story of Schinderhannes? I'm not sure. Schinderhannes was an outlaw centuries ago, back in the Napoleonic days. See, Schinderhannes was a thief, a greedy one, if you believe the stories. He and his gang raided up and down the Rhine, stealing for themselves. But something happened. The people of the Rhineland, they were inspired by Schinderhannes. In time, they hailed him as a hero. He was stealing from the French, you see. He chuckles, then continues. I think something happened then. Something surprising, even to Schinderhannes. I think because of this, perhaps he became the hero people wanted him to be. Maybe he did start stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I don't know. The history books are confusing, to say the least. At any rate, the point is this, friend. I think that maybe, if enough people believe something to be true, it can change the truth of that thing. Perhaps if enough people here in Gussenbrunnen have hope to believe in, then our fate will change as well. Until then, well, we continue on. Why would I correct him? That seems shitty, even if I did have that option. You seem like a pretty well-educated man. Why choose a life underground here in this place? Ah, fair question. Let's just say it was the best option at the time. At any rate, this is my home now, and I won't abandon it simply because it has grown somewhat older and poorer. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I'll be going now. Alright, well... Apparently I can search this dresser. Can't talk to this guy, but... The drawers look to be handmade out of rusty sheet metal. Nothing of value catches your eye within. Okay, why is there a dancer in this bar? It seems a little too, I don't know, run down to warrant a live act. Goldfish. The woman starts a little at your approach, but she recovers quickly and beams brightly at you. The fox face on her headdress seems to grin as well. Her classically nasal American accent is obvious. Hey kiddo, share a drink with me? Sure, if you're buying. Awesome. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options here. They've got beer, a homebrewed gin, and schnapps. Pick your poison. I've been drinking gin and tonics. The tonic cuts out some of the gas flavor. I think they've been distilling in old propane tanks. Yuck. I'll have some schnapps. Sure thing, lady. He slides a tumbler full of sweet-smelling pear schnapps down your way. It's warm. So what's a girl like you doing in a place like this? I'm just traveling through. I heard there was a market, but well, just look at this place. She waves her arm around in a wide circle, taking everything in from the sadly shimmying woman to the near empty corridors outside. So I'm just having a drink with this fine gentleman here and then moving on. Where are you from? California Free States. Doing the whole Europe tour thing, you know? Besides getting me out of that hellhole, it's been a real good learning experience. Had some good fun, made some good friends. She clatters the ice around in her drink. You can smell the cheap gin from where you stand. But it's a hellhole everywhere these days. Can't drink enough to forget some of the things I've seen. I'm all for communism and anarchy and free love, but sometimes the F state goes a little far. How do you mean? It's just like the things like the turf wars and the racists and junk. You know, like those humanist assholes. Unpleasant. That shit aside, I like the idea of a state without the man. Listen, my name's Goldfish. What's yours? Call me Alice. Nice to meet you, Alice. Now that I've said my bit, what are you doing in a place like this? I just came here for the market, like you. Goldfish laughs. At least there's alcohol. Synthahol, man. Whatever it is, I'll drink more to it. She downs her glass and slams it on the bar with a loud exhalation. So what were you hoping to find down here? Robin Hood? She laughs heartily. Some stolen goods. Oh man, that bites. I can see why you might come looking here, though. Seems like a place where Robin Hood might bring stuff to the poor. She laughs a little and takes a swig. Not to say you're rich, but if that's who's got your stuff, this is as far away from medieval England as you're gonna get. Though, if you're looking for ghosts, this seems like a fine place for it. Seems like everyone and everything down here is a ghost. Ghost of the past, ghost trains, ghostly thin folks pale for lack of sunlight. I need sunlight too. I like to joke that I photosynthesize, but it just gives me so much energy. Energy these people don't have anymore. Her expression grows stern for a moment as she stares into her empty gin and tonic. Maybe I've been down here long enough. Maybe I'm a ghost too. Alright, that's it, Fraulein. You're officially cut off. Your total is 36 nuyen. Can I at least buy something for my friend here? She's been talking with me a bit and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. I don't want you even sipping out of it. Dude, chill. Forget I asked. She turns to you with a shrug. Sorry I couldn't get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. Goldfish is warm and welcoming despite her nasal American accent. Hey again, friend. I'd buy you a drink, but you heard the man. I've been cut off. It's all good. I'm just passing through. Alright, so do I now have... No. Alright, maybe I was looking too much into the drink thing. I didn't drink it though, so I don't know. Smells like something died in here. Upon closer inspection, it's just moldy soy cakes. Oh, okay. This is opening up quite a bit. Alright, let's call the episode, and when we come back, we'll explore this a bit more. See you guys then.